Hi! In this video, I'll show you how to fold an angel out of a dollar bill, for example, as a creative cash gift for Christmas. First, lay your dollar bill in front of you like this, and then fold the short edge towards the upper long edge to form a triangle. Always tighten all the folded edges well so that your angel turns out really nice at the end. Next, fold the triangle over this edge onto this side of your dollar. If I fold too fast or slow for you, you can change the playback speed at any time using the gear icon. With the first two folds, we have created auxiliary lines. Open them up again. Now fold this side of the dollar over the auxiliary line onto the larger part of the bill. And now fold this part over this edge to the left. By the way, there are chapter markers in the video description that you can use to jump between the different folding steps. This new folded edge will help with hiding the narrow part. To do this, open the last two folds again and fold the narrow part back inwards along the new folded edge. Now continue on the left side of the dollar bill. Here we want to recreate the triangle from the beginning of the tutorial, so simply fold the bottom edge back to the auxiliary line. And then we want to create the same triangle on the other side. To do this, fold this bottom edge to the same auxiliary line, but leave a small gap between them. It is more important that the two upper edges are flush. I'll correct that in a moment. Now I'll first correct the upper edges. To do this, I open my triangle again and place the two upper edges neatly on top of each other. As you can see, this widens the gap between the two triangles, but that doesn't matter. You should now have a large equal-sided triangle from which you fold this upper edge to the middle of the gap. This creates another, smaller triangle on the left-hand side of the dollar bill. And as you've probably already guessed, we do the same fold on the other side. The top edge should now touch the other edge in the middle so that the gap is closed and you get a nice square. We have now created two diagonal auxiliary lines that we need to fold the wings. Open the last two folds again and turn your dollar around like this. Now find this raised auxiliary line and fold it to the center line of the dollar. This creates another triangle, which we will then use to fold an angel's wing. The material in between should lie neatly on top of each other, similar to a zigzag fold. This is how it should look under the triangle. And now the same folding on the other side. Find the diagonal auxiliary line and fold it to the edge of the previous triangle. We have now created the basis for the two angel wings, which we will refine in the next steps. The first step is to fold this edge to the center line of the dollar. With this, we create a new diagonal auxiliary line on each side, which we will use in the second step. Now repeat the same fold on the other side to create the second new auxiliary line. The dollar bill now looks a bit like a kite for children. Turn it around like this. For the second step, open the last two folds again. Now fold this piece of the bottom edge towards the new auxiliary line. This should create a small triangle that ends at the bottom where the lower edge meets the new auxiliary line. Make the same fold on the other side. Here you can see better how I use the end of the auxiliary line as the right corner for the triangle. Make sure that the small triangles look symmetrical. We have thus once again created auxiliary lines. Open the left fold again and fold the angel's wing over. Here you can see how the auxiliary lines form a triangle. Now draw it towards you like this. The guideline in the middle of the triangle will help you do this. Now flip the wing back, and in doing so, fold the small triangle in half with its said middle guideline. In a second, I'll show you how the halved triangle looks now under the wing, and you'll also see the same fold on the other side as well. This is it. On the other side, I retrace the folded edges well so that you can see the triangle of auxiliary lines better. Then first open the small triangle again and fold the wing over to see its back. Here you can now see the auxiliary lines for the triangle, including its middle line, where you need to fold it in half. Unfortunately, I have to have my fingers in the shot to fold it, but I'm doing my best to show you anyway. Please don't give up here. This is the most difficult fold. After that, it gets easier again, and you have almost finished the money origami angel. In the third step, simply fold this part of the angel's wing upwards. The center line of the small triangle that we have just halved will help you again. Then fold the second wing upwards to match. The back of your angel should now look like this. Now turn it to the front. In the fourth step, fold this edge to this edge. This creates a pointed pocket at the bottom of the wing. If the tip doesn't become nice on its own, you can help it along with a pointed object. And then flatten the pocket to create such an asymmetrical triangle. The same with the second wing. Fold the two edges together to create a pointed pocket. Once the tip of the pocket is nice, press it flat. Make sure that the triangle matches the other triangle so that the wings look nicely symmetrical. You can now leave the wings as they are and skip straight to the last chapter with the head. Or you can turn your angel around and fold a few more details into the wings with me. For more optional details, fold the top edge along this edge of the small triangle downwards. Now it looks as if the angel has one wing hanging down. Next, fold the former upper edge to the new upper edge. And then comes the final fold for the optional wing embellishment. To do this, simply fold this bottom edge onto this top edge. If your fingers are too big for this, you can skip this step and embellish the second wing straight away. We will repeat the same 3 folds on the second wing, and then both will be fanned out nicely. Okay, so over here also fold this top edge to this side edge of the small triangle so that the wing hangs down. And now fold the former top edge to the current top edge. And if you have done it before, now fold this bottom edge to the top edge again. The wings should now look like this. Turn your angel the right way up again and then pull the wings upwards to fan them out. Make sure that they match as well as possible so that your cash gift turns out really nice. And now only the angel's head is missing. To create the head, fold this part of the bill at the top edges of the 2 triangles downwards. This may be a little difficult because there are many layers of the bill on top of each other, so you have to press firmly. This new folded edge becomes the lower end of the head. Now open the fold again. And then, above the new folded edge, press the side edges apart in the middle to create a curve. It's hard to explain with words, but you can see what I do. And then you have folded a beautiful angel out of $1 as a creative cash gift for Christmas. Congratulations! If you like tutorials like this without personal chatter and music, then tell YouTube with a thumbs up. And if you want to leave me a little tip, you can use the Super Thanks feature. Thank you very much in advance. And here comes a video suggestion and the chance to subscribe to my channel for free so you don't miss out on any new money gift ideas. Merry Christmas and see you soon.